In this video, I'm gonna go over some of the best reasons as to why you should have an Apple TV 4K. If you don't already have one, is it worth it? Without further ado, let's get started. The biggest reason as to why you would want to get an Apple TV 4K is if you're already in the Apple ecosystem, if you already have a MacBook, if you have an Apple Watch, if you have an iPhone, the HomePods or AirPods, you're already locked into the system because everything just works flawlessly together, and the Apple TV 4K just does that as well. It just seamlessly works with your iPhone, your Apple Watch, and all of your other Apple accessories. One of the best features on the iPhone is the ability to use the iPhone as the remote itself. So if you don't want to use a Siri remote, you can also use your iPhone to control your Apple TV, and this is my go-to method of controlling the TV. I usually lose the Siri remote anyways, but I always have my iPhone on me. I also have my Apple Watch, so I can use my Apple Watch as a controller as well. So if my phone is charging and I just have my Apple Watch on my wrist, I can control my Apple TV directly through the Apple Watch as well. Everything just works flawlessly together, and that's one of my biggest features on the Apple TV, is the ability to control everything with your smart devices like your iPhone, your iPad, your Apple Watch. Next, we have Apple's streaming interface. The Apple TV user interface is just very easy to use. It's very snappy, it's very fast. You can multitask with different applications. You can quickly exit applications. You can quickly get into an application. Now, I know a lot of smart TVs also have built-in smart features where you can just get all the streaming platforms all in one place, but the thing about the built-in software is usually it's going to be laggy. It doesn't really open properly. It's not that responsive as you would want it to be. The Apple TV is extremely responsive, and it just works really fast. You can quickly get into different applications, you can multitask, and it can just do a whole bunch more than the built-in TV software, which is usually buggy and very slow. Also, the Apple TV supports various video formats from SDR, HDR10+, HDR10, HEVC, and there's a lot of different video formats that the Apple TV supports. There are certain applications that take advantage of this, like the Plex server, or if you have the Infuse app, you can use your local content and you can have it broadcasting onto your Apple TV, because Apple does indeed support various video formats compared to the built-in TV software. Next, one of the best reasons to get the Apple TV 4K is that it also serves as a home hub for your HomeKit and Matter accessories. So if you ever want to control your HomeKit accessories while you're away from home, if you have your Apple TV set up as the home hub, you can control any of your HomeKit and Matter accessories while you're away from home. This is very useful if you want to turn on some pet lights, if you want to make sure that the front door is closed or the blinds are shut or all the lights are turned off. You can do this all through your iPhone and any of your Apple devices as well, and the Apple TV can act as a home hub, so all of your devices stay connected to the internet while you're away. Next, we have Siri. Now, Siri is not one of the best smart assistants out there, but for some basic tasks, it works really well. So if you ever want to control your TV by your voice, you can do that with the Siri remote or any Siri capable device. You can just ask Siri to turn on your living room TV or any of your TVs and turn off your TV as well through the Siri controls. Not only can you use Siri to power on and power off the Apple TV, but you can also send it a whole bunch of other commands like playing music onto your Apple TV. If you wanted to do any HomeKit accessories, if you wanted to open the front door, lock the front door, set a scene or anything like that, you can just ask Siri to do that. Now, one of the best features about the Siri in certain content is if you're watching anything on Apple TV and you missed something that the person is saying, you can just ask, what did he say or what did she say, and it's automatically going to go back 10 seconds, 15 seconds to exactly tell you what's happening. And it's also going to turn on live transcription so you can see the subtitles if it's really hard to hear what they're saying, which is a really cool option with Siri, and it's going to give you these type of controls on the Apple TV with Siri. And finally, one of my favorite features about the Apple TV is the AirPlay capabilities. If you're using music and you just want to cast your music quickly to the Apple TV, you can easily just AirPlay anything directly onto your Apple TV within Apple Music. This also works with a whole bunch of other content. So if you're in Spotify, in Safari or anything like that, you can quickly cast anything that you're playing directly onto the Apple TV. Not only does it have AirPlay support for audio, but you can also do screen sharing, which has been very useful. Screen mirroring allows you to cast whatever is on your iPhone display, your iPad display, or even your MacBook directly onto the Apple TV, and this has been useful in certain situations. If you have a photo album that you want to go through with friends or family, you can just cast your iPhone to your Apple TV and everyone can just look at the TV instead of having to group around your iPhone, because it's a small display, it's going to be a small image and everyone wants to take a look, so it's going to be a lot easier just casting it directly to your TV. You can also AirPlay certain content, so if you're in Safari and you just want to AirPlay that directly to your Apple TV, you can also do that. It just gives you an extra connectivity option on how you interact with the Apple TV. And I gotta say, AirPlay is one of my favorite features on the Apple TV. And that wraps it up for this video. If you guys did like this video, make sure to give this video a big thumbs up, subscribe down below, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.